During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A, always, B, aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
And here we are. It's Thursday, 4 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States of America. I don't know. I got nothing today. I'm sick. I'm tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Revenge of the Sis, Mike Shealy, Royce Lopez, joining you. Look, man, we got 4 more of these, and then I'm going to sleep all weekend.
I was thinking of calling today, since it's Thursday, of calling it Hump Day.
I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. Wait, no, that implies that the week's going to be even longer.
Yeah, no, I just thought, because people be humping. People be humping on Thursdays.
Oh, you got a different take on Hump Day.
Yeah,
I got it.
People be humping.
Is there any conclusive proof that people hump more on a Thursday than a...
One time this black person told me at a Popeyes people be humping on Thursdays, and I believed him.
What? Okay.
People be humping.
Sure, I guess.
People be humping.
Yeah,
I get it. Mike's not feeling good, and I know it. It's my fault. I'm the one that got him sick, and I'm still not 100% either.
You know what I miss? Opiates.
Yeah, they're really difficult to get now. Like, even with people that are, like, legitimately need them to live, they're telling me,
I just mean recreational. Like, this would be a weekend where probably, if I could have back in the day, I would have gotten, like, 10 Percocet. They would have been like, this is my Saturday and Sunday.
Call Bob Levy. Maybe get overnight some.
Yeah, I can fucking probably get some. I can call Vinny Balloons.
Vinny Balloons will hook you up.
I can call fucking Vinny Beetle and see if he can get something for you. I gotta look into that shit.
Yeah. Also, Rockstar, that's not a Bang energy drink. The preferred energy drink of our show.
Now, if you excuse me, I gotta share a bunch of fucking Uncle Sam's misguided children memes with American flags and fucking eagles on them, you cocksucker. No, this is not a Bang. This is a Rockstar.
I mean, I think we should start treating Bang like they're a sponsor and eventually become a sponsor. How disgusting is that Rockstar?
It's pretty gross.
It's gross, right?
Awful.
It's like drinking urine
I
compared
feel like
to
pouring
Bang.
it on the floor right now.
Yeah,
actually.
you should.
I'm gonna
Just do it. Just pour it all on the floor.
Wait for him to go, no.
Don't pour it on the floor. So, yes, I will do my best to make up for the sick boy, because he helped me out when I was a sick boy. So It's the best part about having two people doing a show. Well, also the worst part because you can't be like, oh, call out sick because it's like, yeah, the other person will pick up the slack. Just a reminder, D-Live, go over there.
I'm not familiar. What is D-Live?
D-Live. Okay, have you heard of PewDiePie? Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Pootie Poo?
Oh, no, I don't know. Is he a rapper?
I don't know, he might be. He's a white guy.
Okay.
He doesn't have face tattoos, so he might not be a rapper. But apparently he has like 90 million subscribers. Is crazy.
He's got hundreds and thousands of subscribers, this guy. He's all over the place.
No, he's
big time.
More than that, Mike.
This guy, I've heard this PewDiePie guy is bigger than Keemstar. Like, I've heard he's like beyond.
He is, yeah.
Like, he's bigger than Mr. Mediker.
Is he bigger than Ninja?
He's literally bigger than everything.
Yeah.
Except the nation of India. It took the nation of India to beat PewDiePie.
It took an entire nation just to beat him. That is, you told me, we found out this before the show, but Black Pigeon Speaks was purged. They're gone?
Yeah.
How many subs did they have?
500,000.
How many?
500,000. Gold play button status.
This does not bode well for us, friends.
Bye. Bye. And by the way, obviously, I'm not happy about that, but
nobody should be happy about that.
To everybody out there who's like, you guys really should take steps to secure your channel. It's like, for what? It's a 500,000 sub channel.
They didn't even give him any strikes or anything, huh?
Nope. Bye. Yeah, so there's no hope.
Okay, so for what was the content Black Pigeon Speak had up there what was their channel about?
It was in the vein of like Red Elephants.
Okay.
Red Ice type of, it was right wing, it was conservative stuff, but it wasn't like it wasn't like neo-Nazi content.
Got it.
It was just it was a political channel, and it was right wing, but it wasn't like some fucking let's crack some fucking heads. You know what I mean? It wasn't like flag burning Polish marches on their channel. It's just, this is just gonna get worse. This is why I don't care about YouTube anymore. So when people tell me like, are you afraid of losing your channel? I'm like, what? My fucking 15,000 subs on this channel, 5,000 on the other one. This guy just lost 500,000, like that.
Yep.
So what? You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit around here and fucking worry and lose sleep over this? No. So I say, build the brand, build the community. This fucked Black Pigeon Speaks, but they're not getting rid of Black Pigeon Speaks. You're not gonna silence them. You're not gonna stop them.
They moved over to BitChute. That's from what they said.
But they're gonna take a hit.
Everyone's going to take a hit.
But it's, I don't even mean financially. I mean, if they go to BitChute, they're going to lose some of their people. But they're still going to bring a bunch of their loyal people over there. You can't kill the brand. It's too late.
Right. No, you're right. I would say when something like that happens, this is my rule. I don't know if you would agree, but like, if you have 500,000 sub channel, you could maybe get half of your people to move over with you. I don't think more than that. I think people forget when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that, just because it says you have, let's say we have 15,000 subscribers, doesn't mean we have 15,000 fans that sit down and watch 2 hours of every show we do. That's not realistic. There's a lot of fans that watch clips.
Yeah, there are
in the way I'm a Joe Rogan fan. I mean, this is a perfect example. It's in the way I'm a Joe Rogan fan. I don't watch 3-hour Joe Rogan Fest, but if a clip comes across my way that's, worth, this is an interesting clip, I'll watch this clip. That's how people are with most things.
Yeah, and it's like people that, look, there were people that loved that show, The Critic, and then it moved to ABC, and those people just thought the show never existed ever again.
Exactly.
They're just like, I don't know, I watch Fox. They stop putting The Critic on at 9:30 we want. God, it's right on ABC. It's right over there, and you're like, ugh.
Great show. You're right, and they killed it because of that, because people were just lazy.
Yeah, that's all it was, because it was a great show.
It was. It's a show that it's a show that they care so little about that every single episode is still on YouTube. You go watch it, and then no one's kicking it off.
And it's a very weird thing because it actually it did well. It wasn't like it wasn't a show that was like got canceled because nobody watched it. It had good ratings, and they just were like meh.
It was John Lovitz. They spun it off The Simpsons, and it was a especially if you like were into movies and stuff. It was really, really good at making fun of movies. And the whole movie and the whole movie industry.
Yeah, but without shitting on it either.
No, they did.
Which is like another reason I'm like, why'd you get rid of that show? Because it wasn't even like, it wasn't like they were dunking on Hollywood and being all disrespectful all the time either. They were just goofing on it.
Somebody says Duke is Trump. Yeah, pretty well. I always thought Duke, his boss, was Ted Turner.
Yeah, that was very much Ted Turner.
Yeah, that was Ted. That was old Teddy Turner.
They didn't even try to hide that it was Ted Turner.
Very funny show. Very, very funny show. But I think that's the issue is you could grow your fan base here, but in reality, when you move, you're gonna move a lot of people. Like, for example,
and I was just thinking about that too. He really was Ted Turner because he was batshit crazy and always had some new insane idea of like how he was going to spend $1 billion, and that's kind of what Ted Turner used to do. He'd be like, I'm buying the Atlanta Braves and I'm going to colorize every movie from the 30s, and you're like, why? Because I can, goddamn, because I'm Ted Turner. And you're like, all right, well, listen to the man.
it was
Ted Turner was fucking awesome in his prime.
It was really funny too. The show like made fun of New York really well. It was a very New York based show. But their model UN that they had, the kids UN and the
Easter Island kids.
The Easter Island kids with their that show was if you get a chance, I would recommend it. It's stupid. It was absolutely, but it's totally very, very funny show. The cabbie exchange program when he went to Iraq and he had a New York cab driver. He goes,
no, they send the guys from over here over to New York to be cabbies, and then they send us over here.
It was great. Yeah, but those people that do like us on YouTube and you want to follow us, if it's going to happen, not when, not if, but when, just head on over to DLive. That's the back of the bus, and subscribe over there. Yeah, The Critic was amazing, and it still holds up. And if you want to donate, I know a lot of people. The super chat is gone because YouTube has deemed you unable to know how your donations should be given. So you're not allowed to give that way, but we're still going to read them. We still do them. It's one extra step, and it's not that difficult. Streamlabs.com/Revenge of the Sis. There it is. There's the link. It's below. It's really easy to find. All right. What do you say? What do we say we move on?
Sure.
What do you say? I don't want to now because tell me what to do. No.
You said we were going to do it. I was agreeing with you.
Have you?
Oh, Dr. Pizza.
Yes. Okay. So this is the best summary I found of it. So I figured I'd play this Mr. Obvious because I'm not going to feel like reading it. I know he doesn't either.
All right. Well, I don't want our channel to get suspended. So can I just preface this?
Of course.
Entire segment?
Of course.
By just saying a few things. First of all, we're not going to push conspiracy theories.
No.
We're not going to dignify things that would be against the terms of service on this channel. So before we get into this Dr. Pizza story, I want to urge everybody out there, Pizzagate is not real.
Thank you.
You people are delusional.
Thank you.
We're not going to lose our channel over this shit. Now, please, Royce, what's this story here?
Well, I mean, you really sandbagged me there. You really sandbagged me there.
Why? What happened?
Well, here's the thing. This guy is a writer for Ars Technica, which is a pretty big tech blog, and he had a Twitter verified, if I remember correctly, and he was the one going, oh yeah, like he actually had. There's a tweet of his where he goes, oh, like there's actually just pedophiles out there are just going to say they're pedophiles.
Oh, he has more than a couple of tweets like that.
This.
He has quite a collection of tweets mocking Pizzagate.
Dr. Pizza was outed on Twitter for being a bad man. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious.
Why with these people?
It's the only one that was the most concise one.
First of all, let's take a look at his face. See that? He's a redhead. He's sipping his obviously soy.
Okay,
coffee.
You know what?
Just give me the tweets.
Can I say this?
I'll do it. I can't.
Can I say this right now? This YouTuber is literally worse than the pedophile we're trying to do a story about.
I don't think. Come on, man.
All right, fine. You may not be worse, but on a personal level, I hate this YouTuber more than I hate this pedophile. Hey, what do you got there? What do you got? Some kind of Starbucks soy latte there? Huh? Just get to the fucking tweets, guy.
All right, so
I know
here.
you got to stretch it out 15 minutes so you can get your fucking mid-roll ads. I understand. But for fuck's sake.
That's exactly what
So how he's doing. What do you got there, huh? What do you got, what's that, a Castlevania shirt there? Hey, yeah, nice shirt there, fucking stupid asshole, huh? Am I right? Did we get a couple minutes past yet?
3 more minutes.
Okay. Hey, nice hat there, you fucking jerk off. It's like,
Or, you know what this
get
is
to
like?
the pedo stuff.
This has turned into, if you've ever tried to look up a recipe online, and I do all the time because I cook all the time, and you're like, how do you make eggplant parmesan? And you go look it up, and all you want is like, you need this, you need this, you need this. You heat, you cook, you pa. Everybody, because they want to get their clicks and their time on their page for their Google AdWords. Before you get to the recipes, 50 pages, like, it was a cool, brisk evening in Italy.
No, yeah,
And I'm like,
it was-
oh my God.
I just need to know how much breadcrumb to use.
Exactly.
I just need
But
to
that's
know
what this is. It's
if it was
a lot of filler.
I actually know 90% of the recipe.
Right.
I just need to remember if it's 2 eggs or 1 egg.
It's the fucking
That's
worst.
all I need to know. Well, you know, they say that when you pair a wine with a
Exactly. You're like,
fuck.
just what goes into it? As a matter of fact, Mitch told me that it's gotten so bad, there's a Chrome plugin for recipe sites that completely gets rid of the other stuff.
That's amazing.
Brilliant. So here, I think I got to the part.
That is short for exactly that. And, you know, the signs were there.
So here's one of them. I'm sweating like a pedo bear in a nursery room. NYC is pretty sticky. I'm gonna just okay. I'm sure. Okay, so this is. I got the 5 fast facts here. Here we go. Bright told an undercover FBI agent he wanted to engage in sexual acts with a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old. According to a complaint filed by the Southern District.
Can I point out how disgusting that is?
That is fucking
No,
gross.
but can I use an analogy to point
Sure.
out to people how disgusting that is? If you were playing blackjack in a casino, okay, and the dealer got a 7 and a 9, they would have to keep drawing cards. You still haven't even gotten up to 17. The dealer can't even hold with a 7 and a 9. They need more cards.
Here's some of the tweets. As someone named Dr. Pizza, I dread to think what my involvement in Pizzagate will turn out to be. Here's another one. Do you think Pizzagate is fake? Yes, like obviously, people. You're tweeting to a Trumpist who believes in Pizzagate. Almost falling for Pizzagate is still pretty damning, FYI. Roses are red, except when they're teal. Some people think Pizzagate is real.
And by the way, these are
These are his tweets.
These are so shoehorned in. Like, this guy's obsessed with Pizzagate,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're the one obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And remember, we're not engaging or saying that Pizzagate is real.
No. I want to establish something right now because I don't think I made it clear when I said at the
Yes.
beginning. Guys, Pizzagate is not real, okay? And don't let one alleged pedophile, tech blogger, liberal, leftist, male feminist, whose name happens to be Dr. Pizza on Twitter, also keeps insisting Pizzagate isn't real and has pizza emojis in his name. Guys, stop being paranoid.
Want me to read a little? Guys, this is pretty gross. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this is the stuff that I hate this shit. But I'm going to read it. Remember, we read all the... and there's... By the way, this is a full page, and this is still just a fraction of the tweets. There is a lot more tweets than just that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, because people need to get the point across that Pizzagate is not real, okay? These pedophiles do not blatantly use pizza as a euphemism for fucking children, Royce. Enough. We're not going to harbor any sort of...
So they want us to believe this gentleman is just a gentleman who loved pizza and happened to be a pedophile.
Royce,
Yes.
I am not going to be one of the channels that is propagating these insane conspiracy theories. Okay? Pizza's delicious. Okay? some people who fuck kids might also enjoy a delicious pizza.
All right, but they're not connected.
No.
Just like when they tell us, for whatever reason, a lot of the times when we see a transgendered person, they seem to be mentally ill. But there just so happens to be normal transgender people who also happen to be mentally ill, and there's no correlation
That's
like that.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then
That
some of
makes
the
sense.
other trans
No,
people
you got it.
are just passionate.
No, that makes sense.
I hope this helped.
I didn't know that makes. Thank you, Mike. I got confused.
It's not real, guys.
It's not. Let's read the back and forth here.
Certainly.
Sure. UC1, that is the undercover FBI agent who's chatting with him. UC1 says, when did you last teach a little girl? I don't want just anyone teaching them. Bright, the tech reporter, Dr. Pizza. I have a girl I've been teaching off and on for a couple of months now, but she's in the Bronx, which makes the logistics much harder. And then UC1, the undercover agent, as old as my princess, a bit older, 11. When you have to say a bit older and the bit older is 11, the only time a bit older in age isn't weird, it's like, hey, how is your wife your age? She's a bit older. She's 35, you know?
This guy also, his Twitter bio had the description was your typical leftist, uses they, them profiles, pizza. I'm a little pervy, kinky. You know what I mean? All this weird lefty shit.
My friend, Mike. It's not that their Twitter profile used to say that.
Oh, it's still, well, I'm sure it's still, I didn't know if it was still up. I don't know what they're doing with
No,
this
but
guy.
that's my point. My point is his Twitter profile is still up.
There you go. I do not speak more about retweets or endorsements. Immigrant, London, New York, European, poly, pan, pervy,
He, him.
This is, you don't see the right wingers doing this shit.
No, you don't. Let's.
They want you to believe that the greatest threat facing this country right now is racism.
Oh yeah, of course.
When there are not only armies of Dr. Pizzas out there, but we're fostering a culture that is encouraging people to fuck children, but they don't want you to be mean and say mean words to people. They want you to be able to fuck kids, but they don't want you to be able to say mean words to them.
Correct.
Okay, good. Just make it
Correct. You figured it out. And you know what the worst part about this guy is? Besides the kid fucking, he's not really a doctor.
What?
Yeah, he's not really a doctor.
This son of a
No.
bitch. That's a serious felony.
One more above that. He's more of a calzone guy. So, what?
I don't want to do this show anymore.
But why? Look, as old as my. Okay, so sorry, this is gross. So the Bright goes as old, a bit older, 11. Okay, what do you mean a little bit? What are you good at teaching? We have started the basics with the girl. I think this is talking about an 11-year-old. Okay. Dr. Pizza says, I think masturbation and anal sex are probably my favorite subject, helping girls find those special places to touch. It's very rewarding. It's very rewarding, he says.
You know, man, I don't often have that lock me in a room with a dude fantasy.
But this one you do, yeah, with a bat? Just a fucking bat?
I don't want a bat. No, I would use, no.
Just your fist?
Just, yeah, man. Sometimes you really want to just feel yourself whooping somebody's ass.
You'll be like remember when in Sin City when Bruce Willis was beating the yellow man until there was just punching
Yeah, that's what I mean.
concrete?
I like don't get me wrong. Once after a while, yeah, all my shit would start getting sore.
Right.
And I might eventually start reaching for things. But no, you got to really get in there and just wail on him for a little bit. You know why he's handcuffed to the desk?
So here,
thing that the elites actually do bad stuff, and make no mistake, maybe it was never one pizza parlor, but the elites absolutely have.
okay, I'm not gonna, but I can't. They're not gonna take anybody seriously who sounds like this, right? Like I can't listen to this guy anymore. This is some of his other tweets. I believe in the biblical standard for when life begins. Hence, abortion isn't murder and should be permitted at any stage of pregnancy. Well, then you're gonna run out of kids to fuck.
Hey, blue check mark kid fucker. Why don't you leave the Bible stuff to the other people?
Donald Trump. This one I missed. Did you see this one? Donald Trump Jr. wrote in 2017. I'm going to take half of Chloe's candy tonight and give it to some kid who sat at home. I've never tried to teach about socials. Remember that joke that everyone gave him shit for? He retweeted and he says, "Why don't you grab her by the pussy and teach her about her grandfather?"
This is clearly just a guy joking around. Nothing this man has said or done is a. You know what? It's weird though. Like, this guy has been such an obvious fucking ghoul that like you can't. Nobody can be like, "How did you not see this?" Like, there's no like. You should have all seen this. I just never heard of this guy. But if I'd ever heard of this guy and looked at his profile, I would have been like, "Oh, this guy's a diddler."
But let me ask you a question, because this also brings up something else, everybody. So Patel McTwitter, the one who sat in front of Rogan and says, "We take this stuff seriously and we ban people." This tweet was never banned or deleted.
Imagine,
he still has verified and he still has an account.
Imagine if
he's still verified and has an account.
But yeah, imagine if this were anyone else's granddaughter.
Oh,
imagine if that was a picture of Chuck Schumer's granddaughter, or like, you know what I mean, or like one of these, like Joe Biden's granddaughter.
Right?
Could you fucking imagine how quickly somebody would get zapped?
Oh, of course, immediately.
Creepy comment to make about anyone's daughter, and I gotta be honest, if he said it about my daughter, like if I had a daughter, oh, you believe me? That
Let me
man
tell you
would
something.
suffer.
If that had been me in that particular situation, if that had been me and my daughter, it would have been a completely different outcome to that situation.
Exactly what he's doing.
Okay, I would have had a baseball bat to his fucking. No, you wouldn't have. You would have done none of those things.
Dr. Pizza is also pro-infanticide. Why am I not surprised? I believe in the biblical standard for when life begins. Hence, abortion isn't murder and should be permitted at any stage of the pregnancy. Degenerates like you belong on a cross. So he believes...
Man, this guy is rough to listen to.
It's a nice little New Vegas reference, though.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair. You go back and you play New Vegas, and you're like, is the Legion that bad?
So this is a back and forth he had in September 2018. Somebody said, Dingo Star says, "Furthermore, I see that you're queer and into pizza, which raises some questions. I would recommend do not establish pedophile slang in crafting your online persona if you don't want to go around morally browbeating your betters. I'm sure it's a coincidence, though." He replied to this person, "Establish pedophile slang, laugh emoji." The person says, "Way to deflect. Why can't you denounce pedophiles?"
But this Dingo Star guy, who the fuck does he think he is?
He goes, "Yeah, on 4chan." He goes, "Way to deflect. Why can't you denounce pedophiles that started to do so long before Pizzagate, which is about 99..." By the way, this person even says, long before Pizzagate, which is about 99% idiocy, cheese pizza has been used to refer to child porn. At Dr. Pizza says, "Yeah, on 4chan. Big fucking deal. You hear that, 4chan? You were wrong again."
Look, I really think that I need to emphasize this again, because I'm not gonna be a part of this misinformation.
Okay.
Weird, creepy conspiracy theories. Guys, I cannot emphasize this enough. Pizzagate is not real. It was never real. Children are not used for sexual purposes by anybody. There's no such thing as child trafficking. You're all crazy.
Okay. I would like you to read this one, Mike. This is a reply to, "I didn't realize age of consent is set by the state level. That's hard or messed up." This is a completely different tweet. What did he say, Mike?
He says, "I think it highlights the arbitrariness of age of consent as a concept, really."
May 16th, 2018. Still verified, still on Twitter. Still verified, still on Twitter.
They don't go after these guys, though, because they're supported by the establishment fucking agenda. So
Absolutely.
Why would they go after this guy? He's not right wing. Now, if he had been right wing and fucked a kid, they would have ruined his life.
He was against, of course, Gamergate and all that stuff. Dare you to open a hentai. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, good. Looky, boy. Mike Cernovich immediately jumping on. I fucking hate Cernovich. I hate him. You know, somebody unironically tweeted, and I mean this. It goes, if you want to craft a tweet, look at what Mike Cernovich or Posobiec do. They know how to come up with a hashtag. And I'm like, you mean literally steal everything from everybody else and just troll 4chan all day? Take the stuff and bring it to the mainstream? You fucking phonies. But Dr. Pizza did say, jailbait everywhere, and yet my row is old women. There's no justice. 2009. 2009, he said, there's an astonishing amount of jailbait on this flight. Looks like some school orchestra. June 15. Okay, wait a second. I'm really sorry. The other one was pretty shitty. But at this point, he said on May 15, 2009, on Twitter, a verified person said, admiring the jailbait on the train. Rawr. He said,
Yeah, but you're
on
again.
May 15th,
But how?
2009.
But how were we supposed to know that this guy was a pedophile?
He literally was telling you.
I agree to disagree.
He literally was telling you.
Okay, well, grab him by the pussy. Huh? That was your guy.
Pedophile.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
What about Christine Blasey Ford? Huh? Take that.
No, the people he's sleeping with just sound like her. And then, of course, everybody was... remember, everybody shits on people for bringing this up. And that's why we always talked about the show, the people that go too crazy with the stuff, where they start bringing in satanic rituals and shit like that. It's like, no, there is something insidious going on.
Well, yeah, and also that is the intelligence community has projects that do
Right.
that kind of stuff where they attach a lot of crazy disinfo to like legitimate truth movements so that it just makes them all seem crazy.
Right.
That's what they did with Pizzagate.
Yeah, so
There's more fucking CIA agents on 4chan posting nowadays than there are fucking at Langley. So, you know what I mean? What are you going to do?
So he is, again, he was trying to talk with somebody. I don't know the full story in terms of who the FBI agent was. According to the complaint, here's what it says, because there's a little more info come out. Bright bragged he had been teaching his sexualized lessons for 11-year-old girl. Bright also asked the FBI agent who's... the FBI agent, it's hard to make this worse, but this fact makes it worse. Okay, check this out. The FBI agent, do you want to know who the FBI agent was posing as? The FBI agent was posing as the mother of 2 young children.
Jesus Christ.
Who was basically selling their kids for this, right? Whether the lessons were to be heteronormative. And when she said that she didn't understand, he replied, does the girl eat flowers and does the boy suck snake?
This dude, I honestly can't imagine what kind of shit this guy's been getting away with all these years.
Yep, you're absolutely right. He just got caught. Bright often tweeted about his pro-choice stances and a dislike of Trump. Bright is married to a woman and lives in Brooklyn. Peter Bright is held at a Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City. Before his arrest, he lived in Brooklyn. He is married according to his social media.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Oh, it's not a good time for that?
That's a terrible time.
Okay, sorry.
No sleep till Brooklyn doesn't work either. He described himself as married on Facebook page. He also posted about his wife occasionally on Twitter. In 2018, Bright tweeted, wife is away. Wife told me don't eat McDonald's for every meal. YouTube just showed me an ad for McDonald's. I don't understand. I could expect to do the right thing in this situation. Blah, blah, blah. So that's where we're at right now. He's being held for that. But remember, guys, you're a bunch of crazy people.
Well, I've been saying that from the beginning. I mean, this whole Pizzagate conspiracy stuff, the Sandy Hook stuff. You guys are nuts.
You guys
gotta stop.
are cuckoo bananas.
There was nobody on the roof in Vegas.
No.
There was not one, maybe 2 people climbing around on the roof at
There
Vegas.
wasn't. That's
So
not
stop.
something. That's not something
So
that happened.
stop.
And by the way, guys, just so we're clear here, the fire at Notre Dame was completely an electrical fire and an accident, okay?
Somebody's asking what part of Brooklyn was it? I think it was the Jewish part.
So all of Brooklyn? Very specific part, Mike.
That meant that was the joke. All of Brooklyn.
That's the joke. Let's I guess we can move on from that, right?
Sure.
Ugh, not that one.
Why? She looks like a pretty lady.
All right, fine.
I was kidding.
This is Rocka Ray on men and masculinity and moral capital. This is a quick little what they're teaching kids at school.
She looks like a cleaning lady.
Yeah. No. Mr.
Former
Superman here.
president, people who are agitated by groups called Bernie Bros. But the problem
She also sounds like a fucking cleaning lady.
has been that we've spent much more time in sort of thinking about the manifestations.
She sounds like Trisha Takanawa.
Yeah.
About the voting data. Then I'm going to sort of remind us about the importance of thinking simultaneously about multiple dimensions, such as race, class, and gender, and there are, of course, others, but I'm just going to talk about these three. Then I'll take a step back and I'll talk about...
Well, this is great stuff to teach people. You understand that we are raising kids that do not know how to write a check or change a tire.
Yeah.
They do not know how to fill out job applications. They do not know how to tie a tie. And we're just throwing all this shit at them.
Right-wing integration of politics, of redistribution and recognition. The deserving versus the undeserving poor, a nativism, dependence on the state is a sign of weakness. Women should be put back in their place. She's saying this is what right-wing people believe.
First 3 months, it's all Holocaust material. And then, big tests. Big tests right after that coming up. Just thinking of the teacher sketch. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays is movie day. Kids love movie day. It's just, nobody cares anymore.
which welfare mothers rely on the state, or people on general assistance rely on the state. And finally, right-wing ideology says women should be put back in their place.
Amen, baby.
Agree.
Sweetheart.
Yes.
Yeah, starting with you. Shut up.
You're the first one.
Go make
Be
these-
quiet.
Yeah, go make some fucking empanadas.
Seriously, nobody fucking cares about you. If women were put in their place, there'd be a lot less shit going on right now.
And how do they demonstrate that? They demonstrate it by anti-abortion politics, by mocking women who are leaders, by a sort of...
You think we don't mock women that are leaders, do we? When's the last time we mocked? Because first off, a woman leader, that'll be the day.
First of all, we'd have to find a woman leader.
Yeah, so that's impossible.
And then we would have to pick on them.
And then we would pay, yeah, exactly.
aggressive discourse that makes it uncomfortable to women, for women to be in places where they should not be.
Like behind the wheel.
Yeah. Or outside of the house without a man.
Yeah, exactly.
So the kinds of jokes circulating about Hillary, those sorts of things, right? It's so the right wing integrates, right, the politics of redistribution and recognition. The left does not. And this is really the problem I see.
The left is so wait a second. On her little poster there it says left wing politics of the left is the politics of economic justice, the politics of cultural justice, and environmental politics. Okay. They're also the party of a higher percentage of pedophilia, a higher percentage of STDs, a higher percentage is just unhappiness all around.
Shit needles.
Shit needles, a party of shit needles. Huh? Don't sell yourself short. You got the shit needles.
High murder rates.
Really high murder rates. Oh, cool. Name one democratically major city that has a high murder rate.
Chicago,
Name
Baltimore,
two.
Flint,
Okay.
Detroit,
You can stop.
Miami.
You could stop.
I mean, I could keep going.
No, it's cool.
Richmond, New York City.
Stop. He hasn't
Los
got to the
Angeles,
west. There it is.
San Francisco,
Okay,
Oakland.
Stop.
Seattle.
You're not helping her point.
Portland.
Mike, you can't say these
San
things.
Diego.
Stop. He sounds like when in Animaniacs when he was singing all the... Okay, stop.
Well, I'm just trying to think of other ones.
All right, I think you proved your point.
I mean, the only one that's not is Denver, and that's because they legalized pot, and now they have robot cops. And I think that's
robot
really
cops
what
are the
saved-
best. We need robot cops.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why Denver's great, because it's Delta City now.
The left wing, in the left wing, there's a disconnection of the politics of redistribution and recognition, right? That it's carried out.
This
these
is all
politics are
just
carried
worthless. This is like, I would have to stand up in the middle of this and go, this is such a colossal waste of my time and money.
No, but that's what my next point was going to be. Not only this is worthless, we're listening to this for free, and it's worthless.
Yeah, they have to go to like a school. And
Can
show
you
up to
imagine
this and you're
taking
like,
out $200,000 in a student loan?
We-
But by the way, now you know what? I don't feel bad for anybody here because this is Berkeley. Like, if you go to Berkeley and you expect anything but this, like this is honestly at this point, this is what you pay for if you go to Berkeley. You know what I mean?
Berkeley is pretty gay.
It is
Yeah.
very gay.
No, I didn't mean. I meant,
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
by different groups, some of which are hostile to each other, right? They're, the groups who want to keep jobs are also the groups who want maybe to not send jobs abroad.
She's not very smart, and this
She's
is
not
the
a very
person. She's not a smart person.
Maybe
Nobody who does these kind of lectures
No,
is
of
a
course.
smart person.
No, of course not. She couldn't even center the PowerPoint slide on the screen.
No.
And I'm going to listen to you.
And by the way, that's just aiming.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
all that is.
It's
That's what it is. You just
can't
you go,
aim.
Oh, it's a little crooked. There you go.
no,
It's fixed.
not doing that.
anti-immigration, and then you have the politics of cultural justice, where you have people.
Oh, do you notice that? By the way, this is really funny. I caught on to this, and you guys are going to catch on to this too. So they used to be the ones the right didn't come up with social justice. The left called themselves social justice warriors.
Yeah.
And then it got mocked so mercilessly that they don't use it anymore. They call it cultural justice now.
Yeah, but you were social justice warriors.
Yeah, exactly. Just like with fake news, like they go, I can't believe Trump's saying fake news. The left came up with the term fake news, and then it was weaponized against them.
Yeah, everything that you think is like, everything they've tried to do has just been
Yeah.
taken from them. Pepe, fake news, SJWs, like they
Yep.
just get you're not alphas. You just get shit taken from you. And you're
All
like,
the time.
Okay.
Where, say, if you just take the trans bathroom issue, right? The sense that those who don't understand the importance of trans bathrooms are bigoted and backward and uneducated, right?
She seems like the kind of woman that wears a lot of
and many those
perfume
people would be
that smells
considered
like flowers. It's terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like one of those people that just smells like a walking funeral. And you're like,
She does.
ugh.
She smells like adobo. You know what I mean? She smells like. She always smells like that she just fried croquetas.
Yeah, exactly.
working class in decline. So, and of course you have the politics of the environment, but so there is a way in which I think that we have not managed to come up with
So it's
a
like you see how
powerful-
the left likes the environment and we want cultural fairness and we want all the good things, and right wingers want to kick everyone out of the country and beat women. Like that's literally her.
No, that's basic. That's exactly what
These
her.
aren't even comparable things. They're not even whatever. I hate these people.
integrative narrative that understands that social beings have both redistributed and
Mike is contagious. Goes, yeah, but Mersh, they took the country and no one stopped them. We know. We talk about it all the time. I always feel a sense of guilt, for being like, yeah, man, just let people do what they want, dude, and you do what you want, man, and everything's cool, bro. And then we're like, oh, everything's fine. Yeah, you know how quickly it went from let's get gay married to kids should have hormones?
No.
It was lightning quick.
Yeah, but even when I was pro-gay marriage, I never supported fucking importing tons of culturally
me
incompatible
neither.
people.
Yeah.
I've never been for that. Even when I was a libertarian and other libertarians were like, borders, bro? And I'm like, yeah. Don't try to come at me with this borders and nationalism is gay shit.
recognition needs, right? So I'm just actually going to end here. I have two questions. The first,
Oh, let's see. Does anybody have Molly?
That would be funny.
That would be the first. Does anybody have Molly?
Has anyone seen my friend Dr. Pizza? He was in here earlier.
Right? This is a question everybody asks, but given what we've talked about,
$1 million question. Would Sanders have brought the two sides together more effectively? No. No, stop.
Yeah.
Stop looking for a magic person that's going to come in and fucking grant you all your wishes.
And question number 2, can he still win? And how?
That would be hilarious if that was the question.
Can he still win the 2016 election?
You know what? Now, first off, he can't. Biden's a shoo-in. Biden's getting the nom. If you don't think Biden's getting the nom at this point, of course he is. He's already backtracked everything he said in the past.
He's going to cure cancer, so that's dope.
Can you imagine if Trump said that? They would be fucking ripping
It's going to
him.
be great. I'm even thinking about curing cancer. It's going to be a big deal.
He actually said, vote for me and we'll cure cancer. Now, what medical degrees does Biden have?
Well, he's very good at smelling hair, and that's like being a scientist.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. That's actually how Bill Nye became a scientist. Not many people know that. That's a fact. Let's see if there's any donations in here. Found you guys a month ago. Ex Teddy Spaghetti and Big Bear fan. Thanks for all the hilarious content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, The Rig. Llama Dirk. Pizzagate is real on the moon. Since we never went there, it's impossible to prove. Oh, he's got us there. And what is this? Somebody sent me a link. Links are really hard to pull from. You should have just told me, and I would have looked it up. This Quaker sex ed teacher says your kids need to be porn literate. This is from Philly Mag. No, there's a real site. What is this? This Quaker sex ed teacher says your kid needs to be porn literate. As pornography is ever more acceptable, yes, your kids are watching. Al Vercino's revolutionary approach to sex education is exactly what sexologists ordered. So you know how we were saying Dr. Pizza we should have known? We should know. No. Yeah, no, this is real.
No.
This is Philly Mag. I'm looking at it. I promise you.
No. Guys, can I just say something once again? I want to please, let me emphasize this. Guys, Pizzagate is not real. Okay? Let's get over it. Let's move on. There is nothing. You are seeing things where there are no things to be seen, and you're crazy. It's all just a dream.
So, this story is from Claire Sasko. It says, an upbeat Al Vercinio sits across from me in a hip plant-filled coffee shop in Haverford. He's describing the hoops and the people had to jump through to get their hands on porn back in the 80s. He says, when I tell kids what is involved to get porn when I was in high school student, they're in hysterics. Why are you talking to kids about porn to begin with? Laps Vernicino was short and stout, 53-year-old with dark hair, rosy cheeks, and sort of a geeky rectangle glasses. You had to actually have face-to-face conversation with someone. You had to buy a magazine or rent a movie from a video store. Vernicino talks to kids about porn because more and more it's his job.
What?
He teaches sex education at Friends Central, the elite pre-K to 12K Quaker school in Winewood. Roughly 15 years ago, as soon as it became clear that the landscape had shifted so dramatically, he said he started incorporating porn literacy into his lessons. The emerging subject is exactly what it sounds like. It's grounded in the understanding that kids, whether we like it or not, are watching porn and that we need to provide them with the critical thinking necessary. After all the dirty magazines and VHS tapes are a far cry from the deluge of X-rated content available with a few clicks of the mouse today. Modern kids don't need to look far for porn. All they need is the internet. Ever easier access, bringing parent.
Nah, you kids got to come over to the house. I'm going to show you the old style pornos, the ones that were done on film when it was art. And I got some Zimas for the kids.
Hey, you know what, Tarantino? I'm not going to your weird party again, okay? It's not happening.
Let's just look at old feet pictures, okay?
Polaroids.
Exactly. He's got a fucking, you know, Tarantino probably has an expensive shoebox full of like, yeah, I have like pictures of Ava Gardner's feet, all right? I've just got like a whole shoebox full of them. I paid like $8,000. He's at Sotheby's at auctions buying feet pics of old actresses.
This is what he said. This is what this weirdo says. They learn that men are supposed to be sexually aggressive, says Ricino, who is known for his TED Talks on sex education and has become a go-to source for the New York Times. They learn that women are objects. They learn that it is the absence of consent. You don't need a clear yes, blah, 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 blah. Nova Ricino is getting national attention. Pornhub, Xvideos, and Live Jasmine are among the 50 most popular websites in the United States, according to whatever. He says, is porn harming our culture? Yeah, I think it is, and we do have to find ways to stop that harm, but that's not the prohibition of porn. This guy
is a ghoul.
This guy. How is this guy not in jail just to be safe? The story was written by Clary Sasko. This photograph right here that you're seeing, photographed by Stuart Goldenberg. Swear to God, I'm not. That's not like a fake name I made up. It's a photograph by Stuart Goldenberg. Mike, can you please let people know that Pizzagate is not
Guys,
real?
Look, let me just say this emphatically again, because the last thing we want to do is push wild conspiracy theories.
Of course.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you this one last time. Pizzagate is not real. Cannot stress that enough.
So when somebody walks up to you and says, Pizzagate is actually real, be very, very careful when you're online. When somebody walks up to you and they say, when you go on Twitter and places like that, look for people that are talking about cheese pizza emphatically. Don't believe them.
Yeah, whatever you do, contact your local authorities, contact your local mental health professionals, and have
course.
that person rounded up and re-educated. I think we're doing good as a society and a culture.
It's fine. Everything's fine. There's no problem. Remember, the issue is people on YouTube saying mean things to Carlos Mazza.
Yeah, not guys with giant noses and horn-rimmed glasses and fucking pizza symbols all over their profiles trying to fuck kids. That's not the problem here.
All right, good. Just as long as you're clear that that's not the issue. That's not the issue. Hey, did you hear that Vice got canceled on HBO? HBO canceled their contract with Vice?
Yeah, because it's not, nobody cares about Vice.
Right. Well, that's not stopping them. This is a brand new video from Vice. You ready to check it out? It's really good. You're going to like it. It's really good. Vice. These kids are the next generation.
Great, there's more.
No, there's not just a couple. Wait till you see this. The next generation of drag kids. This is Vice. Here we go.
So this, I see what this, so this is a single mother convention.
It's hilarious you said that, because when I've seen this video, I was actually looking for one straight man there, and I could not. It was a lot of women.
Not a dad to be
and
found,
a couple
right?
gay guys.
Not a dad to be found.
Not a dad to be found. Watch.
Be yourself, and if anybody bullies you, stand up for yourself. Fight back. Make me president.
They're not sexualizing children. You're the cuckoo one. This is Vice, by the way, which Disney invested $250 million in. So just Disney helped create this.
Guess who's way taller than you again? What? Guess who's way taller than you?
Drag Kids is a new documentary directed by Megan Wenberg.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course Megan Wenberg is producing the document. Of course. It's, dude, somebody said in the chat earlier, but it has to be said. Subversives, they're not even trying anymore.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, These subversives don't even put a fake mustache anymore and go, I too agree. Here. Now they just show up looking like the goddamn happy merchant.
Yep.
Drag Kids is a new documentary directed by Megan Wenberg that follows 4 drag-obsessed kids from different cities.
Oh, I want to show you this, the transparent dress. Because it's so cute.
I want to.
Why does a kid need a transparent dress, you're asking?
You know, it's not even a joke or a bit. There are times nowadays where I can actually hear the music in my head.
What music?
Oh, you know what music. I can hear it. I can literally hear the music in my head, and I'm just like, a lot of banners.
There's a lot of banners. A lot of
Yeah.
banners.
It may or may not fit you, I'm not quite sure.
I'm going to a drag brunch to meet with the young performers and ask them about the community that they've found with their fellow drag kids.
So, again.
See, somebody got it. Somebody said Wagner. Now we're talking. You get it?
Let's make Hugo Boss great again.
I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Every time I see stuff like this, I can just hear. My brain just kind of daydreams about a different place.
Yeah, you're like you know when Homer dreamt of his land of chocolate. Yours is also in Germany, but it's not.
Indeed.
It's not a chocolate
Indeed.
one, right? It's not chocolate.
Yeah, my land does contain a bunch of those. Was that little kid, the kid from The Simpsons?
Oh,
Is it Franz or Gunther?
No.
It was like one of those kind of weird.
Uter?
Some kind of.
It was a little German kid. Someone will tell
Who's
us.
the little German kid from The Simpsons? That's all I'm thinking of right now.
Someone will tell us. So yes, this is what Vice is doing now.
Sure.
I'm going to a drag brunch to meet with the young performers and ask them about the community that they've found with their fellow drag kids.
Big hug, big hug.
Oh,
We're getting scared.
Oh, we all missed each other.
I'm scared. I'm crying.
So
Hey,
they're
I'm scared for you too.
yeah, those. Yeah, I know. Fucking trust me. I'm 44% scared for you.
Yeah.
These kids. By the way, that wig is terrible, kiddo. I mean, it's
not a
very
good
obvious. Very clearly a wig. I mean, if you're gonna be a degenerate, at least do your shit right.
Right.
These single mothers are allowed to doom their sons to a lifetime of hell on earth, but Julian Assange is in jail.
Yeah. He's in jail.
We're gonna start off.
Like, I don't want to live in a world anymore where people can watch this on television and still go like, the problem here is clearly Trump.
Well, we're gonna start.
Oh, I was wrong. There is a straight guy there.
Why is Johnny Depp there?
He is. He looks like a conductor, the conductor of the faggot train.
Start off with our first performer. Are you all ready?
This is fine. This is a normal thing to be. This is fine.
Please give a huge round of applause and a welcome to Susan B. Anthony.
You understand? I want to tell you this right now, leftists that are watching this right now. I want this to be very clear to you. I will see to it that we hand this country over to the Muslim Caliphate before I let you people gain any more fucking treadway and gain any more traction in our cultural war. I would rather hand this country off to the Muslims. Just saying.
How do you feel when you're on stage?
I get a little nervous at first. Like when I get out there, it's like a switch flips.
Lot of moms out there looking
Literally,
for dads.
I would just be like, it would just be a bunch of fucking dudes with the headdresses on camels coming in, and I'd be going that way. Keep
Yep,
going.
there you go.
Let them in. Open up the gates and let them in. And then obviously, as soon as they take care of our dirty work for us, we immediately turn on the Muslims.
Oh, of
right?
course.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Of course we go, like, why did you trust us? You
stupid
pull a
idiot.
little finger move on him and go, I should have never trusted us to begin with, but thanks for getting rid of all those child drag shows for us.
Just bring it. It's like 3, 2, 1. I'm Susan B.
I'm sure you've heard of a little performer named Lady Gaga, but you have not met the next incarnation.
What about you, Laddie? What's unique about your drag?
The craziest unique. Craziest. So.
This is mothers who sit down with their boys
It's
and
learned-
make them watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's learned behavior.
It is. This is not. Nobody is born saying with a natural instinct to act like this.
And who wants this for their kid? What kind of sick person wants anything for their kid other than a nice normal life?
But I'll tell you who. These are the people that they're not doing this because they think, oh, this is what my child wants. They're doing this because the kid to them isn't a child; it's a prop to wherever in the Bronx or in fucking San Francisco to walk around with your little trans kid and go, look how inclusive I am, while you're ruining them for life because you would rather have these aren't their children. People that do this are treating their children like, you know, those people that walk around with their chihuahuas in their purses. That's what you are. They're props for your parents. You don't love your children. Don't pretend to me you do know what's best, because the parents that know what's best, sometimes if you're a good parent, sometimes you will disappoint your child. You'll piss your kid off. Sometimes you have to tell your kid no and push him away from things and not just say, yes, everything's okay. Yes, everything is fine. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you could think of when you were younger, Mike, that your mom punished you when you were pissed at the time.
I couldn't get an eyebrow ring.
And you're happy you did it, right?
No, of course, but like that was like I couldn't get dumb shit done.
Right. You're right. No, you're absolutely right. You weren't allowed to do it because it was
Because it would
I don't
leave a
like you.
scar on my face. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable.
And also that I could sing because there's not many singing queens.
Now, if she's singing, at least her mother must be saying you're a good singer and not telling her maybe singing is for you. You want to hear him sing?
All of the deep end watches I dive in, I'll never meet the ground.
And you know what else is sad? I mean, it's these kids, like, everything's just yes, queen, right? And nothing ever, like, none of you are ever going to better yourselves. None of you are ever going to get good at anything because everyone just encourages each other and nobody's real with each other. Like you know what's weird, man? I noticed it from my timeline when I look on Facebook. All the same people that I knew from like the gay side of Ybor City and everything, like they're all.
That's both sides.
Well, no, the real like gay side of Ybor City. They're all in the same cycle. Like they're still at the same bar every night.
Right.
It's still every night is drag night, and it's just I'm getting hammered, and you're like, that seems like hell to me.
It does. You're right. That's a
you know what I
very
mean.
good
Like
point.
I was there with you guys 5 years ago. That's half a decade has passed, and these people are posting the same shit and going to the same places and watching the same shit, and you're just like, that sounds like hell to me.
Lady Gaga is my number one singer. She is fantastic, amazing, show-stopping.
So your mom loves
amazing.
Lady Gaga. We got it.
Look at that profile, though, of the Vice reporter.
She literally does not even look like, she looks like a, remember when Roseanne got in trouble?
Yeah, for what, though? She got in trouble for a few things.
Referencing a certain movie.
Oh, God, no, don't say that.
I didn't say it.
Okay, good.
I was bringing up, remember that foolish thing that Roseanne did?
We would never say that.
Not at all.
No.
But I'm just saying, remember the old school makeup from that?
Yeah, like from the Charlton Heston one.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
From my cold, dead hands.
Amazing, fantastic.
We get it. Your mom is Dr. Zayas.
And you're
Got it.
autistic.
Yeah.
The only direction they had was feel free to work this runway. I think this runway was worth
What did I
it.
say? A gay guy / single mother convention. That's
Yep,
all this is.
That's all it is. There's not one straight man there.
You just fall in love with each of them for so many different reasons because they're all really incredible. The fact that these kids are.
You know, like even as. All right,
Look at them both. Ah, fuck. How long before you assholes just make it illegal for me to not even say anything?
Just to
But
laugh?
just to laugh at the peak Weimar fucking. Oh my God, this is amazing.
They're not doing anything to your kids. Don't be a weirdo.
Oh my God, this is great.
Are brave enough to do something that is so different, hopefully would give other people.
We talked to the director, Marvin Pizzaberg, and you're like, all right, now it's all blurring together.
Come on, that's not even fair.
Marvin Pizzaberg, the 6th.
Courage to try. They are definitely a wake-up call to be your true self by being true to yourself.
When we all met each other, we were
Is
like,
there anybody there that's not a complete fucking train wreck degenerate?
Janitor.
Can you imagine the poor janitor walking through, buffing the floor?
And what's the one thing janitors aren't?
Being true to yourself.
No,
When
of
we
course,
all
the
met-
janitor would be some Dominican guy outside smoking a cigarette, horrified.
You know, he's
In his, the blue outfit that they have.
Not even-
Just out there having a fucking Marlboro going, no, I'm not going back in there.
No, but
Let's wait till they leave.
they're sitting. The janitors, are, those janitors who have their Bluetooth on and are talking to their girlfriend or their wife their whole night, and in Spanish just going, "Yeah, I'm seeing these kids here, and I just can't. I can't believe what they're doing. This is," and then they wave at everybody because they need their job. They're like,
Yeah, they know.
"Ha,
Baby, I can't do this.
I can't." What do you mean? You said there was no straight guys there again, Mike. What about this guy? This is a straight guy. He's new boot goofing.
New boot goofing.
Look.
True to yourself.
when we all met each other, we were kind of like nervous at first.
So we met at like this.
And then,
We
like-
met at like this pizza parlor that had ping pong in it, and it was like really cool. We all had free pizza and stuff, and
The Podesta brothers were there. It was crazy.
Epstein was there. There was a lot of weird people that were there. I've met Hillary at a pizza place.
We were kind of like nervous at first, and then
Imagine being one of these women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just imagine, if you will, for a minute, being one of these mothers and having to fucking look God in the face after you die. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I got some shit I got to answer for. It's not going to be Judgment Day is not going to be a comfortable day for any of us.
No.
But my goodness, is that that reminds me of when I went to jail for my DUI, and then they were doing court the next day, and we were all like put in, because now they do video court. So we're all just brought into a pen at the jailhouse, and we appear before the judge. And I'm like, the red jumpsuit guys? Like I got an orange jumpsuit, but I'm like sitting next to some red jumpsuit guys, and then sure enough, they were like, DeMarcus Williams, you're charged with 3 counts, murder, first degree, and they're like, yeah. And then it's you, and you're like, a DUI, some weed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be $300. Oh, okay, yeah, I have it in my wallet. It's out there in the thing. Just take it out. It's great. But that's what this is going to feel like on Judgment Day. You're like, yep, weed, DUI. I probably fucked more women than I should have. I've been a pretty shitty guy. Okay, coming up next. You cut your son's penis off and gave him hormone treatments when he was 8. And I'm going to go sitting next to my afterlife lawyer going, I feel good about this one.
I think that will be all right.
I feel like if there's enough of these women in this group today, I'm going to slide right through.
And also, funny thing, afterlife lawyers are still Jewish.
It'll be like, the afterlife will be like Idiocracy. There'll be so many single mothers of trans drag queen kids. And I'll just be in a group and I'll be like, excuse me, a mistake was made. And they told me I'm actually supposed to be going to heaven. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, clearly. Go that way. And you're like, oh, fuck. Thank God.
You're welcome.
And one day we turned out the best friends, and we found like our crew.
We'll be back very soon. Thanks so much, everybody.
44% of them were not back very soon.
Mike Shirley, what do you have to say here on Judgment Day? Hey, at least I'm not this lady. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, give me a break. All right, we got to go to break. RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's pro XPN. Get yourself protected. Don't raw dog the internet. Use that link. You help us. So everyone gets helped out. If you're watching now on YouTube, I will recommend, as I've been doing all week, to subscribe on DLive. I know. It's not perfect, but we get a little dough in there. And if you watch live there, it helps us out. Even if you open up another fucking web browser and just have it open, it helps us out. Subscribe on DLive because we don't know how long YouTube's going to keep us up for. We honestly don't know. We never know. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. A whole bunch of ways to donate there. And, of course, the best way, the way that helps us out every single day, is Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. We have the first 250 episodes of the show archived. They're Patreon exclusive. Patreon exclusive if you want to go into some of those. And I know a lot of you guys haven't seen them because, they're from back in the day when we had 20 people watching. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Go there, sign up, help us out. We will be back in 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves, friends.
Exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Here at the Cousin Joe Show, we appreciate all of your help and support, and we welcome your phone calls with constructive criticism anytime.
At my desk, and oh, someone's calling us, Dan. Did you click it?
I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening. There it is.
All right.
This computer's from like 1982, so it takes a minute.
It's
It's fine, whatever. Who cares?
Oh, I care. Hi, Royce.
What's up, guys? What I tell you, man, you know why there's an echo when your donations, dummy? Is because you probably have 2 alerts in your OBS, and they're playing at the same time.
Oh. Dan wishes I did 2.5 months ago, and I don't blame him.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we have a Skyper.
Oh, it's Hippo Juice.
Well, don't.
For the love of God, if he doesn't fix that echo, I'm going to murder him and his family. I swear to Christ. Do you understand how I've been playing Joe's commercials, plugging the show, going, this guy's awesome, and then he goes, it's probably the board. It's not the board, you nincompoop.
Nincompoop.
Many years.
Oh,
we have a caller. Stop dancing and pick up the phone.
Bet you can't guess who it is.
I can't guess, by the way.
So
Guillermo.
let me get this straight. Let me get this 100% straight.
I love this part of the show.
Let me get
This
this
is my
straight.
favorite part. Hi, Royce.
You found out that she was trying to make her brother jealous who molested her, and your solution was to fuck her at your house.
Yes, where her brother was not present.
You're such a piece of trash. You're garbage, and I love you for it, but you're garbage.
I feel like your house should have wheels in that story.
Joe's level of caring is like, what, your brother molested you? Oh, but Joe took umbrage to him making her jealous, not the fact that he molested her. So he's like, we'll go to my house where we'll make my parents jealous.
So check out Royce calling into the Cousin Joe Show every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on youtube.com/Cousin Joe.
You big stupid idiot. You big stupid idiot.
I hate Nelson's parties. He makes you look at his baseball cards and tell him they're good. They're not good.
I don't like him. I'll bet Nelson won't even have gift bags.
Unthinkable.
Is that legal?
Wait, what if nobody goes? He can't kill all of us.
He's right. Individually, we are weak, like a single twig. But as a bundle, we form a mighty faggot.
Well said. If we all stand together, Nelson's helpless. Hell no, we won't show. Hell no, we won't show. Hell no, we won't show.
Hell no, I won't move. Willie, you're fired with complete loss of pension. Damn it!
Yes, I can show ya.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis Thursday show. Thanks for sticking with us. Remember, guys, we don't know how long we're going to be on YouTube, so dlive.tv/Revenge of the Sis, all one word. Follow us there just to be safe. Let me read a couple of these Streamlabs because since we don't have super chats anymore, that's how you guys communicate with us. Jake's.
So, I just want to point out. So you know how the you know how they're trying to say like Iran, like fucking attacked two whatever tankers today. And now like just to illustrate how much faith and trust people have in our intelligence community. Gulf of Tonkin is right now trending on Twitter. Nobody's buying it, stupids.
Yeah,
we don't want to go to war with Iran. Okay, I don't care what fucking Mossad talking points John Bolton and fucking what Pompeo comes up with. We're not buying it. Literally everybody is typing Gulf of Tonkin right now.
Jake 225, you guys are saying Pizzagate is fake. Have you ever seen James Alefantis in Insta?
No, never heard of it. No, Royce, please. Can I please yell? Never heard of it. School us. Explain to me what that is. What's James Alefantis? What is fucking Comet Ping Pong? What is Pizzagate? Do you understand what it's like when we just had an hour-long conversation about breaking things in that realm, and you're like a fucking 4-year-old who just ran into a room while the grown-ups were talking and went, Daddy, look what I can do.
Oh, God.
I curl my tongue. Ooh. And it's like, we know. You literally just burst into a room full of adults and said, hey, I just learned that 3 + 3 is 6. Good for you. We'll put it up on the refrigerator.
Netlux TV 1419 sending more love every bit that YouTube and plus bully PC through police try to silence us. We must fight them twice as hard. Viva ROTC. Viva had psychedelic mindfuck the last 12 hours. ROTC.
My boy Scroby in the chat. No frame of reference, Donnie.
ROTC.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
It's the best medicine for laughter. Help me out. Say hi to the chat for me. Hi, chat from Netlux. Okay. Let's everything is. Well, let's do this. So Crowder was doing his little ask me anything in front of Google because that's going to change something, and apparently Alex Jones showed up to Crowder's little event.
And he ran away. Steven Crowder is a right-wing extremist that needs to be silenced. I have joined Obama and Hillary, and I want him silenced. We heard Steven Crowder is having a live event here in Austin, so we came down to it.
What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's Alex Jones.
We got some thought criminal activity
This is going to get me banned. This is going to get me banned right here. Well, this is it. This is it for my Twitter account. You can kiss my Twitter account goodbye.
So they had the Asian dude, I guess, there. I think Crowder does show up. What I wanted to point out is how uncomfortable Crowder is.
Why is Rasputin hanging out with them?
I want to point out how uncomfortable not how uncomfortable Crowder is, but please tell me I'm wrong. Watch Crowder's face when he notices Alex Jones. Because apparently Crowder was getting coffee or something. Check it out. Watch.
I don't know what's happening now. But listen, racist! I'm here to challenge you, Hitler. I already had someone there who talked about milkshake. I'm not shaking.
Are you notice? Mike is always the one to point this out.
Crowder's having a tough week.
He's got the rage, and I like how he has the undiagnosed wrist disease that every middle-aged mom gets, and she buys something from CVS, the little wrist brace.
Taking Hitler's hand. I came down here to let you know that your racism isn't going to stand, and you'll be banned from the internet. Well, I understand it. What are you going to do when Alex Jones joins Obama, huh?
I guess we can. I'm a little confused with what happened. I had such a quiet conversation
Crowder,
with Owen.
here's the thing. Can I? All right, now I want to.
I just had a quiet conversation with Owen because he did talk to Owen. Tell me Crowder is not.
Crowder's very unhappy.
So uncomfortable and so unhappy because...
Here's why he's mad. I'm going to break this down for you.
That's exciting. Okay, let's
All
do
right.
this.
One, he's being upstaged, and he's not like...
That was exactly what I'm saying.
Crowder's number one. He's the big star, and he's not liking the fact that Alex... And the best part is that Alex did not show up to upstage Crowder. He's just showing up to, make a big scene.
And he was at Austin,
get them
yeah.
both some press, and,
Right.
whatever. But Crowder's like, no. I traveled all this way. Today's my day. Today's my day. No, that's what's literally. So now he's like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, I didn't know you were coming out. I was like, okay with Owen because Owen's second fiddle to me, but you're you're kind of ruining my day, Alex. Like that's the vibe I'm getting right now. You're ruining my big
Let
day.
me add something to that. I'm already going through shit with YouTube. And now the guy who was deplatformed from YouTube is showing up. And I guarantee you at the YouTube offices, because Crowder goes to the YouTube's office, he's toured it, and I guarantee you at some point on the phone, in a speakerphone call with YouTube, the phrase was said from Crowder's mouth, look, I'm not Alex Jones. I'm telling you, that phrase came out of his mouth.
Yeah, he's here's the thing. Crowder has to be in control at all times. I know people like this. He's a psycho. He has to be in control of everything. Any scenario where Alex Jones shows up, you are now very much not in control of. You know
He
what
comes
I mean?
in and he's a wrecking ball.
That's Papa Alex.
And he takes over.
That's it. Like, you can't. It doesn't matter who you are. You understand that Trump could be in a room, and if Alex Jones barreled into the room, Trump wouldn't be the alpha.
No, it would be Alex.
It would be 20 minutes of Alex and Trump going, he's great, isn't he? It's just
great guy.
He's really exhausting. Anyway, thank you, guys. I got to go. That's what it would be. Alex would just, yeah! And Trump would be like, isn't he great? He's just full of piss and vinegar, that guy.
That just happened. I have decided you're a bad person. Let me tell you, you want to degrade a woman like me?
I don't want to degrade a woman like you.
I am here to stand against you.
I think that you are bold and beautiful.
All right, but you've been like,
bold and brave and beautiful as a woman.
You've been a little scared of the info war, Crowder, which everybody's going to get banned after me anyways.
So I guess Alex is kind of calling him out for that.
So if people don't organize, it's the censorship. It's going to happen to everybody. That's the plan.
Amen. I think you're right. I think that is the plan. I think the goal is to go after.
Yeah, your arms are twice my size. I think you beat me.
Oh, come on, they're not twice your size.
No,
it's deceptive.
For beating off all them dicks. Is that what it is, Steve? Huh? You got big arms for beating off all them dicks? No, I'm just breaking your balls. And it's like, more people just making gay jokes at Steven all week.
And
like,
it just kills
everyone
him.
keeps making the gay joke. Are they honing on to something?
Look at your fingers. They're like Polish sausages.
No. Your dad's been tougher than me.
I gotta say, as a guy,
you
you're
will
not a
beat
good-looking
me.
guy. As a woman, you are ugly as hell. You are a disgusting woman.
You will beat me.
How dare you?
All right.
No, I'm not gonna.
This will be a viral video.
Fracture my wrist.
Fine. We'll trade a punch, a light punch, and I'll leave.
No, I'm not gonna do any punching.
That'll be here's video.
I don't want to punch anybody.
What a puss. He's such a pussy.
A punching, because, he did that thing with Gavin. Alex.
Him and Gavin, look, I don't like Gavin McGinnis much, but
Hold
thought
on,
it was
before somebody says, why don't you guys like... Every time you say that, I get a comment. Why don't you like Gavin? Just
Go back and watch the show.
Watch the show, idiot.
But I thought it was one of the funniest bits ever, was them turning into two 9-year-old boys in their basement playing wrestling. I thought it was funny. And Crowder just doesn't have that. Like, yeah, let's fuck around a little bit. He's just, no, please don't touch me.
Don't touch me. You're
Please
in my
don't touch me.
space.
I'm having my coffee.
He doesn't know what to do in this situation because he can't tell Alex to fuck off, obviously, because that'll look really bad for him. But he cannot maintain control of the situation, like you said, so it's fucking killing him.
Yeah, it's not the Crowder show now.
He can't overtalk him.
Choke him out.
Choke me out.
I'm not going to do it.
All right, Steven Crowder.
Didn't you try to get Eddie Bravo to choke you?
Yes, is afraid of a woman. I'm a 45-year-old.
Oh, I think Steven Crowder is afraid of women, Alex. I'm with you there, bud.
And when did Owen Schroyer become Amish?
Yeah, trim that beard, Owen. I said get rid of those sideburns, Owen.
I'm afraid of the legal ramifications in hitting a woman.
I swear, I waive all rights here.
No, I'm not going to hit a woman.
So tell me about your dad. I've never seen your dad on TV. He's down there with you.
That's right. He doesn't really like to be on TV. So
he moved down here to Texas with you?
No, he's been out here for a while. But
he's a handsome guy. Look, he doesn't like being on TV. He's down here.
We don't tell the jihadis where we live.
Yeah,
that's good.
He doesn't like being on TV. He doesn't want people to know that his son is a gay man.
Yeah, Crowder, because the jihadis are dedicated
to taking Crowder out.
Taking out Steven Crowder.
Yeah, but we have the Second Amendment.
That's true. Yeah. No, he's a. Well, I think actually when you've been on the show, I think you probably booked, or maybe you worked with he worked with your booker because he helps.
All right, well, I'm just teasing you.
Somebody says feels kind of staged. No, it's not. I'll tell you, this is not staged. I'll tell you right now, it's not staged because this was something that was done very quickly. Because we were actually supposed to be on InfoWars.
Yeah, this happened instead of us.
Yeah, this isn't staged for a couple reasons. Number one, if it was staged, Crowder would have been very prepared for this. Crowder is already telling, "Oh, my dad doesn't want to be on TV. My dad doesn't want to be on camera. Don't put my dad on camera." He doesn't want any of that. Crowder right now is angry, and he is trying to exactly. Patrick Bateman's not happy. He has the face of Patrick Bateman when the business cards were going around right now. That's what Crowder's doing.
We're having a good deal. No, I am actually a woman, but I was teasing. I want to come out here and fight with you.
No, that's a.
I thought you might get mad at me. I thought we might have a big scene.
The most disturbing aspect of that was the arm wrestling.
What about the Young Turks, though? They like.
You know what? I was just talking. Here's one thing I want to talk about.
Oh, shut up. All right, we get it. The Young Turks are terrible, but nobody fucking takes them seriously anyway. So relax, guys. Nobody's taking the Young Turks seriously.
Who would hire that lawyer?
The Asian lawyer? Oh, fucking. I guess Steven.
Just looks like a fucking schlubby bum.
Yeah.
I don't think that the Young Turks could survive a montage of the stuff they've said. You know, when people have gone after...
No, conservatives can handle a little bit of messing with you. They would flip out, because they invited me on like 3 years ago during the RNC, and once I came up, they flipped out. It was something...
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know the backstory behind it, but what I was saying
I don't know the backstory about it because it doesn't involve me, and it's not about me, and it's not the center of my universe, which, as many of you know, is me.
Wasn't even trying to get on stage. He's like 50 feet. He said, "Oh fuck, that Roger Stone was all made up."
No, what I'm just saying is,
look. This is his producer. This is Crowder's producer right here. This guy here, this fat guy. We've seen him in the videos before. You could tell he's not happy because he's going to get a. Why didn't you tell me before I came back that Alex was here? I would not come back.
And it's going to be a whole lot of no, because we didn't even know. You didn't know. You didn't know. And you're like, well, because you were already getting the coffee. Was I getting the coffee? Couldn't send me a fucking message. You're like, well, no, I had the tablet. I had all the mics. I was lugging around all the stuff. Yeah, he's going to get
Hey, you know what happened to the last guy that sat in that chair?
You know, they tried to cut a montage of me saying all these horrible things, right? That's what Vox did. I don't think the Young Turks could survive that if someone did it. If you were to go back all the way to 2000, what they've been around since 2007, 2008, and some of the things that they've said, you remember because you were around when, you know, we were around when no one else was on YouTube. I remember some of the stuff they were saying was just absolutely terrible. So
we were around. I like how Crowder's like, we were around.
Yeah, we're OG, me and Alex.
We were around. Hey, fucko, when Alex was many years ago on YouTube and blowing up, you were doing terrible impressions with your other straight brother.
Yeah, you were at T-Con or whatever.
Yeah,
and
shut
doing a
up.
goofy
Doing
Midwestern
it,
accent.
talking about dream catchers.
I don't know if that's coming down the pike, if someone's going to be releasing some kind of a jump cut of all the stuff the Young Turks have said, but...
Well, that's my last question. I'll get back to your ask me anything or change my mind. What are you going to change my
Whatever
mind?
the hell you're doing, I don't know. Whatever Bush League,
what is this?
Lightweight bullshit you're doing, I gotta go run a major media organization. Well, take care. Take care, Steven.
What do you make of Vox having comedians on that tell gays to kill themselves, which I say is their free speech,
right?
And they're attacking you. I mean, obviously they're just going after their competition. And how is that fight going?
Well, first off, yeah, we wrote about that at the website, and I appreciate you clarifying because I think that people should. This comedian who they're talking about, I think was Filthy Dan? I forget the name. Filthy Frank has every right to do that, right? He has every right to do that. Now, we're pointing out the double standard of Vox. I think we both agree. None of us want that guy to be banned for saying the stuff that he said. But yeah, it is absolutely a double standard from Vox. And as far as how it's going, I mean, listen, where we are right now, I think I was telling. I don't know if he's still here. I think I was telling. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just water. Don't worry, it's not milk.
He's
all over the map.
Do you see this? He is almost Owen level spiraling right here. It's don't worry, it's sure what. It's not a milkshake.
It's got to slow down on the Adderall.
Dude, relax, bro.
Shake. Just PCP. yeah, just a little bit PCP. You know, the only statement they made regarding guidelines is that we didn't violate anything. That's all and then they said, but it's harmed the community at large. So we still don't really know what it is that we've done.
So the truth is, you're popular as a transgender woman that's a man. I'm a transgender woman that's a man as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, as transgendered men, we agree with everybody. Did you see the new interview with Sundar Pichai and that space alien person where they admit they're censoring everybody? Did you see that?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, I mean, I'm serious. Like, Sundar literally was interviewed by a space alien. You didn't see that video?
I haven't seen that video, but I'll take your word for it.
Crowder's just not happy with this.
He is, because do you understand that Crowder wants to be...
Crowder had to set this all up. We're going to go out to Austin. We're going to have a big day. It's going to be Steven Crowder's day. And Alex Jones shows up for 10 minutes, and it's all Alex.
Crowder wants to be the Jimmy Fallon of the right. Like, he wants to be taken seriously. And when somebody like Alex comes in, he doesn't know what to do.
He has to be the top dog. He has to be the biggest name on the market.
Exactly. It's really, really weird.
All right, well, tell us, we're going to leave you alone now. You took the high road here.
No, I appreciate it.
You didn't take our bait.
No, I'm not going to hit him.
So your dad's going to beat me up. I'm going to leave you alone.
No.
I'm scared of your dad. He's going to get me. Seriously, though.
He's going to beat me up.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
Where does it all end, though? Because Trump needs to take action. Talking about all these private platforms, but they're cartels. They're election meddling.
I think it comes down to the first step is they need to publicly declare whether they're a publisher or a platform. In other words, they need to publicly declare.
We know, Stephen. It's
yeah,
the
we know
argument
all the talking points. Yeah. But I'm going to say something in D Live, and I mean this sincerely. If somebody asks when are they going to open the chest, I know you're not a fucking fan of the show, and I'll just kick you out of the room. That way, you don't ever get a part of the chest. How about that? Fucking cut your shit out. Sorry, I just need to clarify that.
Open the chest so I can get my 4 pennies. Shut up.
Come on.
Enough of you.
All right, we gotta actually do this. So, Mike, what happened with old Teddy Spaghetti?
Teddy Spaghetti, still getting a little messed with a little bit by some folks. Missing Link's been out there messing with him.
Missing Link's my hero with this stuff.
So we asked him about this to follow up and give us more details about this wheelchair guy that he had doxed.
Okay, so the super chat that Missing Link sent was, did you really swat a disabled kid who trolled you?
Did you really swat a disabled kid who trolled you? I didn't swat anyone. I contacted first of all, he wasn't a kid, he was an adult. But yes, I did actually contact both his employer, and I also contacted his local police, and they actually went out to his house once, and then the second time brought him into the station. He was making threats. He was engaged in an ongoing period of cyber harassment.
Okay, first off, I don't believe he was making threats. I don't believe
No, that's
that.
what people always lie and say.
Right,
No, he was threatening me.
Secondly, you fucking pussy, you dark-illed, you fucking master karate fighter. What, was this kid gonna go from Massachusetts to Italy to beat you up?
Hey, dude, relax. You're talking to the fucking Dark Lord that
Yeah,
way.
am I? The
Yeah.
Dork Lord over
Do you
here?
understand? He'll tell on you.
Fuck you, Teddy Spaghetti.
He'll
You're
tell
a
on
piece
you.
of shit.
Dude, he will tell on you. Stop. I don't want to get in
Pussy
trouble.
ass, asshole, pussy. You fucking pussy.
And he was also planting some extremely questionable materials, let's say underage related materials, on public forums under other people's names. He was also harassing a married couple. He was harassing the female half of a married couple who lost a child.
Hey, Vox, first of all, stop pretending like you're not, like you're above harassing married people whose kids just died. Like, let's stop pretend. Like, I love people that have moral justifications for things, but you're not a moral person. You said yourself you're okay with doxing people.
You did.
You're okay with ruining the lives of people who stand in contrast to what you believe in. So, you can't then moral fag about, well, he was messing with some guy's wife and their kid just died. You wouldn't care, Vox.
Yeah, you
if
don't
you didn't
care.
know those people. So shut up.
I have no sympathy whatsoever for anyone
No,
who
you
does
Vox,
that
you
kind
got
of
that
stuff.
wrong. You have no empathy whatsoever, I think, is the problem with you in general, for anyone but yourself.
And by the way, a lot of the stuff you're describing this guy was doing in terms of harassing people and all that stuff, Owen Benjamin does that shit all the time, and you're starting a company with him. I've heard him go after people, call them snakes. He said Steven Spielberg's definitely a pedophile.
No.
What are some of the claims that Owen's made?
No. I'd like to correct you there. It wasn't that Steven Spielberg molested a kid. It was, Owen Benjamin said, and I quote, Steven Spielberg literally fucked a child to death. I remember that quote because I remember it was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that I'm just trying to murder his family.
Yes, also that. So, what are you talking about, Teddy Spaghetti?
You know, I've always
He's wearing a shirt that says Alt Hero.
Yeah, it was his comic thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really gay.
It's cool.
made my position perfectly clear. You know, if you cross any legal lines, we'll know and we'll act.
They're going to act, bro.
They are?
You know what they mean by that, right?
What do they mean by that?
They're going to tell on you.
Oh, no. He's going to tattletale?
Keep fucking with me, pal. I'll act.
Oh, no, Teddy.
I'll call your job.
Teddy Spaghetti.
I'm going to call your job and say that you said mean words on the internet.
Big old tough Tedward Spaghetti word.
And so,
Teddy's a tough
you know,
guy.
That's not
Yeah, he's al dente.
He's a tough guy over here.
swatting. That's just filing a criminal complaint.
Like a fag.
Like a homo.
So, if you don't do anything criminal, then there isn't any need to worry about that. But
Yes, but when you brought this up last time, you used that as a threat to us who have done nothing criminal, who said, I've actually had someone dragged out of their... Because now the story's different. I had a kid dragged out of his grandma's house, and he was in a wheelchair. And you use it as some sort of threat that you understand that we haven't done anything illegal, Teddy Spaghetti. So why don't you shut up, you fucking loser? And by the way, Teddy Spaghetti, unauthorized still fucking sucks. And I wouldn't be part of it if it was the last website on the planet.
you know, The thing is, most people have no idea what the laws in their area are.
But he does.
He's
He knows the law.
He's
you know
an
what?
expert in the
yeah,
law.
Yeah, Teddy, you look like a guy who knows all the age of consent laws in every state.
He is the law.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
And so, sometimes people do things. I mean, keep in mind, sometimes people do things. We go, we check it out, and we realize that.
How is your mouth always so wet?
Yeah, it really is.
You have such a wet mouth.
Self-lubricating mouth.
Yeah, seriously.
They haven't crossed a line, so there's nothing to do. But every jurisdiction has different cyber stalking and different cyber harassment and harassment statutes.
Imagine being a grown man and explaining all of this to people.
Yeah, no, it really is boring.
I'll call your job and I'll get the cops on you because you said mean words to me on the internet because I'm the Dark Lord.
Are you the Dark Lord? You're a fucking dork.
The Dark Snitch.
We've embarrassed you in a way which you'll never recover from.
And
legally, by the way.
You just have to figure out.
Figure what out, Fox?
Where they are.
Okay.
And
Florida, Orlando.
What the relevant law is, and if they cross a line, then they've just handed you something to, they've just handed you a weapon. If they don't cross the line, they don't. But yeah, I mean, I don't tell people these things. I wouldn't say things like that if they weren't true.
So then he goes on to this. Possible lawsuit against Owen. Let's see what he says.
Any word on Owen opening himself up to a lawsuit? Yes, I think that's laughable because anyone who thinks that anybody is going to be doing any lawsuits over anything clearly doesn't know much about how the law works or how expensive it is.
Oh, no. I don't think you understand. Teddy Spaghetti, Mr. How the Law Works. I sure those are the things that you're telling Owen because he's calling you and
panicking. As he should be.
Wasn't he the guy who sued a bunch of people? Wasn't he the guy that sued people that he tried to go after 4chan? Teddy Spaghetti, you're lying to Owen because Owen is scared now. Teddy.
And you're his little daddy figure.
We have to look up, you know what, Owen? You know what, Teddy? Why don't we look at what you said in the last video? Let's see what the applicable laws are.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yeah, let's see. I'm sure the state of Washington
has applicable laws.
Pretty good
Teddy
laws about
Spaghetti
accusing me of trying to murder somebody's family.
I'm sure that those things are something they take seriously, right? He sued Gab. He sued Gab.
Yeah, he sued Gab because they were making fun of his wife, I think.
Yeah. Well, so what, man? No one's fault your wife's stupid.
First of all, when you say Owen opening himself up to a lawsuit, anyone can sue anyone at any time.
We know, which made your lawsuit against Gab very frivolous. But see, anyone can sue anyone for any time. But once a lawsuit is done, then you now need to get a lawyer and pay money. Even if you don't win, you got to get a lawyer. You got to pay money. You got to pay money to defend yourself. But you know that, right? Because you know all the laws.
I can sue you. You can sue me. We can all sue Owen together. But
turn your phone off when you're doing a broadcast.
There is a massive difference. And keep in mind, I'm actively engaged in a very serious legal dispute right now. And so the only people who flap their lips about suing people are people who know nothing about it and have no intention or ability to do so.
But you're the one who said you were going to sue Gab. Oh, okay.
Fox is a tough guy.
No. But here's what I'm asking: do you want to bluff them? Does he think that bluffing is happening? I don't think you understand, Teddy Spaghetti. It has become an obsession now to prove how fucking phony you are. And then Owen going out on his broadcast to 250,000 subscribers and saying that Mersh is trying to kill my family. That's not something you can just say without impunity, right? Right? Guess what? Gammas can get lawyers too, you fucking idiot. Gammas can get lawyers too.
I hate Teddy Spaghetti.
He's the
He's
worst.
very hateable.
He is the fucking worst.
He's the most hateable.
Have you seen this commercial that 3Doll made? The Big Bear debit card? No. It is really well done and professionally put together. Watch.
Legend. Logos.
Big Bear Bank introducing the Big Bear debit card.
Holy shit.
This is amazing. This card is logos, guaranteed. Free me from the shackles of Google. Send super chats with one fingerprint scan. Or just buy me shit at the store. Put your cash directly in my wallet. Buy my food and become a legend.
This is fucking amazing.
No one is having more fun than us.
This is so goddamn childish.
Developed by Teddy Spaghetti. Fucking legend.
This is so good.
Free room whack with every $275 subscription.
Free room whack. I don't think he's going to appreciate this. Just legend. Logos. Bravo.
That was $3.
Very well played.
I thought you would like that one. That was one of the better ones. Let me put the link. You guys
looks
can
like a
subscribe.
legit commercial.
It does. Like a really
Like
well done commercial.
I could take that right now, put it on a thumb drive, and program it into TVs, like in a bank, and I don't think anybody would notice for like a week. Right,
dude. It is.
You could probably
really
get that
well
to
done.
play on a loop in a
And
bank
you're right.
for a week, and people would go.
And no one would know.
Well, wait a minute. What the fuck is that? It would be like next Tuesday. It'd be like, fix the TVs.
Quick little update here. We didn't get to this.
Ooh, yeah.
This one's a good one. So our friend, Dayton Hypernova, he beats me, and he hits me.
He beats me in his house.
And he hits me.
And they don't even pay me a living wage.
So here's a quick backstory. 32 years old, trans, dresses like a woman, won't leave his house. His parents pay him $100 a week to do laundry. He doesn't even do that. He, again, used his mom's credit card.
No.
Oh, tried to get his mom. Exactly, you're right.
To get it from her and to get a pizza.
To order a pizza. So here we go. Because
it's not
here we go, right?
I can't order it apparently because it's not processing that credit card. It's saved on their website. I think it's the Kroger card, the green one. It's ignorant of you and disrespectful to a human being. You have a religion around this. You have a fucking religion around it. I just want to eat a meal because I eat less than one each day. You don't pay.
How do you eat
money.
less than one meal a day? It's either one or it's zero.
It's
right?
one or exactly one or zero.
There's no.
Maybe he snacks on random nuts all day.
But right, am I wrong? To pick
No,
up on
you're
that?
absolutely
It's very
right.
irritating. You eat less than one anything.
And then
a day.
remember he said he could only eat health burritos, but now he's ordering pizza.
Well, it's a health burrito pizza.
Okay, got it.
It's the toppings of the health burrito.
For a person to have 3 solid meals a day on $100 a week, you
32 years old, lives
You
with his
can.
parents.
You can.
Yeah, and not only that, not only is it you can. I've watched plenty of these videos. His parents cook for him, and he just won't eat it.
Yeah, he's a shit. He's a little shit.
He's a little shithead. Yeah,
That's the thing. Like, again, I've eaten on very, very little budget.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was like broke, and I didn't even know where my next meal was going. Like, especially when I was working in like a shitty club on day shift, and I would only make $40. You can still get a hot dog from 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be the greatest meal in the world, but you can get
could
yourself
eat,
a hot dog with some chili and cheese on it, a little bag of chips. That's a meal. It's it's not the greatest meal in the world, but when you're struggling,
Yeah.
sometimes a 7-Eleven hot dog and a bag of chips. twice a day, that's all you're going to get. When I was in Ybor, it was lucky because you could either do that or a slice of pizza. Either way, you're spending less than $5. But this guy's acting like you can't eat on $100 a week with free rent, free ride, do whatever you want, and you got their credit cards.
Oh, it goes where he gets.
Oh, I know. I
in.
watched this live
Oh, yeah.
the other night.
Live on way more than that. How much money do you spend on a meal? You know in your eyes, I see right now looking in your eyes.
Hey, can I answer your question, Earl? Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's pretend that I'm Royce's dad, and he's living in my home, and he's taking all of my money and eating all my food. Hey, Royce, ask me, how much do I spend on a meal?
How much do you spend on a meal?
None of your fucking business, you little piece of shit. You're not getting my credit card. That's how that works. They've indulged this guy for far
Agreed.
too long.
It's a lot of their fault. They
And
should
it's
have kicked him out.
How much do you spend on a meal? It doesn't matter. You're living in my home with a fridge full of food. If I go out every hour and go to Peter Luger's and throw the steak on the floor, it's none of your concern.
Exactly.
You have food here. You getting to live here. Oh, I hate Earl.
Conviction in my soul that you are lying to yourself right now. You are admitting just slightly that it's accurate, Mom. It's accurate that you are a bitch, terrible towards a person who you brought in the world.
You're 32. She stopped owing you anything when you were 18, you fuckface.
God gave you this. You were given this and you let it beat the fuck down.
baby.
This?
You're not a baby.
You want to bet that Sherman's are not around while this is happening? You want to bet that Sherman isn't in the house when this? He only gets uppity like this when Sherman's not around.
Oh, of course. And I feel like those beatings you talk about have probably been times like this where you got like this.
And then he slapped you
and
right
he
in
probably
the face.
grabbed his mother or something, and Sherman was like, "Get the fuck," you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck off her. What is your problem?
Guess who's the baby? Guess who's the baby?
You're an
The
adult.
man who can only raise you.
You're an adult.
I am not the childishness that's right in front of me.
you are. What are you?
A human
What
being.
are you?
I don't know that you are anymore. I don't know what you are.
What am I to you, Mom? I just want to order a pizza.
Go order it.
What credit card?
I don't know, because I'm not giving you one.
I love this woman.
Good. And then he calls her a bitch.
You deserve to be told it right in your eyes right now. You're a bitch.
Whatever.
You're a bitch.
Should the police
You're
come back?
a fucking bitch.
Should the police come back? Yes, because there's a video we didn't play because it was too short, but somebody did call the police.
From the videos.
Yes, from the videos, somebody called the police.
Well, that's going to happen sometimes.
It is.
I mean, that's, if you're streaming your domestic violence issues every day, cops are going to come.
It's just a goddamn pizza. You get mad because I bought a few dresses online.
The police should come back.
Mom?
Because
You have an unstable older son who beats me.
She also has an unstable younger son who's worse than the one who beats
Yes,
you.
absolutely. You need another son that also beats him.
are unstable.
There is nothing unstable a person telling you off that it's wrong for me to get beat and wrong to not pay minimum wage. It's minimum wage.
What do you do to earn money?
I clean all your shit and clothes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I fucking do, you gaslighting asshole.
I did my
You
own-
gaslight people like your mom and dad gaslighted you.
They notice that all these fucking, remember, they don't have mental diseases. They all use the same buzzwords that BuzzFeed puts out there and HuffPo. It's gaslighting and mansplaining and whatever the fun new hip word is. No. I have a very old school word for you. You're a fucking asshole. That's what you are. You're an asshole. And she's not gaslighting you. She is honestly doing the opposite. She's enabling you by letting you live there. And I've watched enough of these videos. He actually moved out with a friend for a while. He only lasted a month. Not only did the friend kick him out, he threw all his shit in the yard. So he has tried to live with someone else.
Do you see the conviction in this? Your parents did this to you. Your parents were assholes, and then you were an asshole to me. I'm the only one you don't like, and there's no reason to not like me.
There's no reason not to like. There's no reason not to like Earl.
There's not one reason
I
not
can't
to
think
like
of
him.
one.
I'm getting beat by the one that you love because he was so perfect and loved sports. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're not going to heaven. You're not going to heaven.
Well, where do you think you're gonna go?
I'm in crazy
Fuck. Mom is a little sassier than
Mama's
dad.
had it.
in hell, but I'm gonna ascend from hell.
And I wonder why. Why are you in hell?
You are the fucking devil of a mother.
Look at you.
God damn. Go on, tell me.
What are you? Who are you? What are you? You're not my Earl. My Earl wouldn't act like this.
And let me tell you, that statement there is a little heartbreaking for me. You're not my Earl. My Earl wouldn't act like this, which means at some point, he was a normal person. You know, at some point, he had to have been a normal person.
Yeah, probably up till about 12.
You think?
11 or 12, and I probably started acting like a fucking weirdo.
You never liked that kid. You never liked him since he started having long hair like yours. That's exactly the problem. This whole argument is about pizza, Mom. Do you see the problem? It's about me wanting to order a pizza.
Wow, we've gone full circle with the pizza on this show, huh? We have gone
Yeah, we really
full
have.
circle.
The pizza theme has been very
It
prevalent.
starts and ends with pizza on this show.
Wait, does that mean that Earl is a fucking confirmed pedo?
I don't know if it's
Pizzagate?
confirmed.
Pizzagate confirmed?
No.
Dr. Pizza?
You don't let me use your fucking credit card, you idiot!
I'm not giving you a card.
What is wrong with me using your credit card? Did I bankrupt you?
We've had to close.
I'm sorry, I might not have got this far in the video. Did he say, did I bankrupt you? It's not your money, asshole.
But he doesn't get that. He's entitled. He's entitled to everything he wants.
Did I bankrupt you?
These people created this monster, so I really don't feel as bad for
I know,
them,
yeah, no, I agree.
Those 4 cards.
I was getting beat by your son in front of you.
No, you
And
weren't.
you were
What does that
not
have to do?
celebrating my birthdays with me, and I live in the same house.
No.
I invest.
He's not celebrating my birthday.
What does it have to do
me.
with you stealing money, though?
First off, you're in your fucking 30s. When you're in your 30s, no one gives a fuck about your birthday anymore.
You a cake?
Shut up.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to be sad on your birthdays and realize you're getting older and nothing matters.
I'm 36. I don't even tell motherfuckers that it's my... Hey, dude,
I hate it.
Tell
I
them it's your
hate
birthday,
it.
because then they'll bring out a don't.
I
Just
hate
don't.
it.
Just don't.
I hate that.
Just don't. Just want to eat my meal and go.
This is my income on your credit card. That's what I did.
And then they come out and go, is it someone's birthday today? And I'll go, yeah, that guy.
And then walk away.
It's like... It's not often that I say this, but once in a while in life, you just meet somebody that would be literally better off dead.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not, I'm not implying do anything, but I'm
No,
just
of
saying
course
there's
not.
some people that go through life and you're like, you would be better off a dead person because there's just no. I couldn't live like that.
No, I don't
just
think it's
rather
sad to
die
live like that. Yeah. All right, we've come towards the end.
Shit.
You have to say it. You have to say it.
There we go. I
Thank
feel
you.
like Artie Lang
Yeah.
today.
Eddie Kate says, I watched a 4-hour 2019 Pizzagate documentary. After debunking their entire documentary, I got a promotion in Mossad. Take that, you right-wing bigot. Keep your conspiracies kosher. Nick Spence, $3. My latest submission for the Dayton Hypernova contest. Okay, yeah. So I've been having people send me their best Dayton Hypernova impressions, and I'm giving a shirt out at the end. I'll check it after the show. We don't have time for this, but thank you, Nick. I'll check it out. KSNF just gave $10. Thank you so much. Guys, before you leave, do us a favor, and it's a simple one. Well, it's not a simple one. It's kind of annoying a little bit. But head over to DLive, make an account, and follow us. Making an account is super easy. We just don't. The thing is with this show, you have to understand, we don't know that if tomorrow I could wake up and get an email from them saying your channel's gone, and it's really difficult then to communicate to all these people.
Well, and I also just want to clear some up, too, because we covered a lot of Pizzagate stuff today and a lot of child sex stuff, and I want to kind of get a public... See, there's always the risk that there are, like, underage people watching your show.
Yeah.
And I want to be responsible about that. So if you're watching this show and you're a child, I want you to go into your parents' room, go into your dad's wallet or your mom's purse, and there'll be a card. It'll either say Visa or MasterCard on it. Then I want you to go to streamlabs.com, go to revengeofthesis.com/donate, and just shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon.
Yeah.
See, if we're going to be predatory towards kids, we're just going to commit financial
It's
crime.
like every time Krusty used to do it on The Simpsons.
Exactly.
Every time you go yell at your parents.
Like Dr. Pizza's going, oh my God, I'm going to fuck these kids. They're so dumb. And you're like, wait, you're going to actually fuck? Like, not out of money? That's horrible.
Yeah, and then after you say
That's
that,
immoral.
Then after that, he goes, wait, you guys are getting paid for this?
Wait, yeah, we were getting paid. You're fucking these kids?
Yeah.
Jesus.
We just
were
wanted
getting
money.
them to steal their parents' credit cards for us.
And that goes back to sitting there waiting for God. Be like, look, I'm not that guy.
And then somehow we all go to trial, and somehow we end up getting more time because that's
how
white
it
collar
works.
crimes. You
That's
can't
how it
steal from credit companies.
Can't. Thank you guys. Nightwave tonight. I know you're going to barrel through
Maybe
it.
I'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
He's not feeling super great. I'll be live tomorrow with Daywave on YouTube, youtube.com/Daywave Radio, on DLive, dlive.tv/Daywave. Not a lot of competition on DLive in the morning. I was the number 2 show, which was nice. It was nice. Again, guys, the best way to help, patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. We cannot express how much that helps us. It really does help us do the show every single day now that we're not monetized on YouTube. You get 250 episodes archived just for you guys. Check it out. Thank you guys so much. We will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of Revenge of the Sis. Take it easy, folks.